Alright guys, what is going on? How are you doing, superstars? Welcome to the introductory part of this course. Now we're going to be developing a result checking application with PHP in this particular course. Now I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for checking out this course, and just give me a few minutes of your time. Let me walk you through some of the things we're going to be doing in this particular tutorial. Now for the rest of this course, I'm going to be your instructor. My name is Okere Gospel Kelsey, and I'm a web and digital marketing consultant that is based in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, over the years, I have taught over 4,000 students how to code, and I've been doing this both online and offline, online through webinars, and of course, offline attending seminars and trainings, alright? Now, I've also worked with an incredible team of developers across the globe, from different walks of life, Africa, within my country, and several other parts of the world. I've worked with teams developing awesome applications. So now in the next slide, I'm going to show you what we're going to be developing. We're going to be developing a simple application that can be deployed, to different aspects actually. Now, actually go to the next slide. Now, what are we going to be building in this particular course? Now, we're going to be developing an online student results checking web application with PHP. And the features of this application, number one, is we're going to be developing an intuitive student and admin dashboard. So both students and admin are going to have their own dashboard. Now when the student logs in and find themselves in the dashboard, they will be able to check their results. Students will be able to check their results and contact the school admin for any issues they are having and all of that. So basically the student section or dashboard handles the checking of their results and other information that are important for them. Now the next thing is we're going to be limiting the use of serial number to one student. So this application also allows you to limit the use of a serial number to one student. Now this is very, very important because in an application like this, we do not want a student to purchase a pin from the school and at the end of the day share the pin with other students. So he or she uses the pin and maybe friends as well are able to use the same pin to access their own terminal report. We do not want that, so we are limiting the use of pin to one student. Once a student purchases a pin and uses the pin for the first time, that pin gets tied or gets keyed into the system for that particular student, and if another student tries to use the same pin, an error will be raised. That is that. Number 3 is we're going to be setting an expiration date to the serial number. So you can decide to maybe make it a 1 month expiration. You can decide to expire the pin at the end of every term, thereby making it possible, allowing students to always buy a pin at the end of each term to check their terminal report for that particular term. So I'm going to be showing you how you can do this the easy way. It's very simple, and I promise you I'm going to show you that. Now the next thing is we're going to limit the pin to a number of usage. Now this is not compulsory, but if it depends on you, it's all user specific. Now if you want to limit the pin to the student for a particular number of usage, say 5 times, 3 times, 10 times, as the case may be. So whenever a student purchases the pin and starts using the pin, once a student uses the pin for the first time, it starts counting. You log out and log in again, it gets implemented. Now by the time the student reaches the particular number that has been set in the system, the student will no longer be allowed to use that particular pin again and will be forced to purchase a new pin from the school to check his or her result. Now that is that. Now the last but not the least, admin will be the one to generate all the pins that will be used by the students. The admin will be doing that from his or her dashboard. So once admin generates the pin, admin will be able to print out the pins, and of course students should be able to purchase the pin from the school via the admin. So this is not all the features that this particular application has. These are just some of the basic features that we are implementing the application. Now by the time you enroll for this course and we proceed, you're going to see more features that are also available in the course. So in the next slide, we're going to be talking about what you will learn. Okay, what are some of the things you're going to learn after taking this particular course? Okay, now the first thing you're going to learn is, one, you're going to be touching the basic to advanced concepts in the language of PHP. Okay, PHP is a very popular language, okay, for building dynamic web applications. So I'm going to be taking you okay, by the hand, walking you through most of the basic things, okay, and down to the advanced concepts in this particular language. Okay, so if you're taking this course, you should rest assured that you're going to learn a lot from this particular course before we get to the end of this course. Okay, now the next thing is you're going to build a responsive in the sense that your application will look nice on every device. Okay, be it a laptop, be it a mobile device, a tablet, and all of that. Okay, so you're going to be building a responsive web application with PHP and the world most popular HTML and CSS framework, which is Bootstrap. Then Ajax, we are also going to be writing our native CSS by ourselves, and of course use HTML to put all the layout together, the markup. Okay, now the next one is you're going to learn how to query MySQL database like a pro. Okay, I'm going to be learning how to join tables, okay, query MySQL database, and retrieve data, update data. In fact, you're going to be performing all of the crude process in MySQL. Okay, the create, the read, the update, and the delete. So you're going to learn all of these particular things in this particular course. Okay, and also you're going to learn how to talk to server script in real time using Ajax. You're going to be using Ajax to retrieve data from the database without page reload, obviously. Okay, we're going to use Ajax for our search application. We're going to use Ajax for our model, where we're going to be editing student information. Okay, so we are going to be using all of these things, okay, in the tutorial. So join me, and of course you are going to learn how to implement these particular features the easy way. Okay, now we're going to also make your application look beautiful on all devices, and that will be achieved using Bootstrap 4, because Bootstrap is designed to look responsive on every device. Okay, now we are going to be designing your markup and style application with HTML and CSS and other things also that you're going to be learning, which I might not be able to cover in this introductory video. Okay, so the next slide we look at the course structure. Okay, look at the course structure. Now the course is designed in sections. Okay, now every section contains lectures that is in form of video lectures. Okay, and these video lectures will be looking at each of the sections in details. All right, so whenever we pick a section, we're going to add lectures in video format that will describe and tell you everything that is actually contained in that particular section. Okay, now who is this particular course designed for? Who is this course designed for? Now, this particular course, we are not targeting any particular level of PHP developers, all right? We are not targeting just beginners or intermediate, advanced. Now, as a matter of fact, this course is designed for every level of PHP developers, okay? Be you a beginner, be you an intermediate, or even an advanced PHP developer, you can take this course. As this course, at every point in time in the section or in the outline, you are going to find something relevant to you that will be useful in your production or in your development process. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you some screenshots for the different section of the application. Okay, now the first I'm going to show you is the student login page. Okay, now this is how the student login page is going to look like. The students are going to be logging into the system with their username and their password. And their registration number in this case. Okay, then they accept the academic terms and conditions, and of course click the button that says submit and continue. All right, now we also have awesome validations in check here in case a student decides to log in without entering a username or enters the wrong username and all of that. So we are checking to make sure that we are giving the right data by the student before they can access their dashboard. All right, this is very, very important. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you can implement that very easily. Then after the student logs in successfully, the next you're going to present them with is, of course, their dashboard. Okay, now this is a dashboard for a typical student in the system. Now once a student is in his or her dashboard, that particular student will be able to check his or her results by completing the short form on the left. Okay, now the first information we are requiring from the student is the class serial number. Okay, once the student enters the class serial number, he or she has to enter the generated pin, of course, which is the 5141. That's the example of the pin below. Okay, and obviously select examination year, and the last thing there is the examination term. So once the student selects that and click on check results, we're going to fetch the student result on the next page, provided that the result has been uploaded by the admin. Okay, so the next screenshot I will show you will be the admin login page. So here admin has to enter username and password and click on login to continue. Okay, then the last but not the least will be the admin dashboard. So this is the admin dashboard of the application. Now the admin dashboard has about 2 sections here. The first is where admin has to use in uploading student results. Okay, there we have the student class, and we are fetching the student class by Ajax in real time. Once you select a class, automatically the name of the student loads with that page refresh. I'm going to show you how to implement that in the application using Ajax. Okay, then once the student's name is selected, the next thing here is examination year and of course examination term, and the admin selects a PDF file containing the result of the student before uploading. Now if you look at the right hand side, we have the 4 links there, which is menu, the menu section there. The first is the dashboard, the next is the view pin request and the view uploaded results, the view all students, and of course generate pins, where the admin can use to generate pin for the system. Now after this introductory video, I think the 2 more videos in the preview section will show you, will give you a complete tour of the student section and the admin section. So I encourage you to watch that video as well, so that you can see the complete tour of the student section and the admin section. Alright, so guys, I really appreciate your time, and I want to thank you for checking this course out. Okay, now I can assure you that you're going to learn a whole lot of things in this particular course, and at the end of this course you should be able to take the skills you've learned from this course and build even more beautiful and awesome applications using PHP. So I thank you guys, and of course I want to take this course and work for this course, and together we're going to build something awesome. So I'm going to see you in the course, and I am again Kelsey, web and digital marketing consultant. I'll see you in the course, and thank you very much for checking out this particular course.